blah, blah, blah. Why is she so bitchy? Well, if you've been paying any attention to my story, then maybe you can understand why I'm in a shitty mood. Hey, bitches.
You motherfuckers. Kiwi farms, you motherfuckers.
New Earth came from Pluto. Pluto's returning on 2/22. Yeah. Yes, I did. I reached out for help. I need you guys to understand just how fed up I am with the bullshit.
I'll fucking kill you. I can do that.
Dana Marie Cain is a 48-year-old alcoholic, cock-gobbling, man-hating, tranny-reviling, Bible-thumping, pagan Christian apologist, former Scientologist, anti-Semitic, spousal-abusing, batshit redneck who believes she is the channeler and incarnation of an intergalactic entity known as Venus, who, as luck would have it, is the mother of all humanity. She's also wanted by the authorities in Texas for bail jumping in relation to pleading guilty to a misdemeanor assault. Formerly married to naval officer by the name Skip Cain, and mother of 4 boys, 2 from a previous union and 2 from her most recent in Washington state, she moved to Texas where she met a friend of Skip's by the name of Joel Irish, who she then proceeded to stalk relentlessly. Despite never having any sexual or intimate contact with Dana, Joel filed an order of protection against her, something she is still ass-disastered about to this day. After being thoroughly rejected by Joel, Dana proceeded to sink to the bottom of a wine bottle, where her marriage drowned. Having nowhere else to live, Skip allowed Dana to remain in the home with himself and their 2 sons, while she was supposed to look for a job and an apartment. Instead, she wasted money on booze, weed, and cigarettes. After learning Skip had started to date despite them being in the middle of a divorce, she attacked Skip in a drunken rage. The cops were called and she was booked and charged with family violence. After scamming a bail bondsman, she trucker-fucked her way from Montgomery County, Texas, to Portland, Oregon, to be with a man named Niles, whom she met online. She states she fucked him into cardiac arrest, which got her fired from a waitressing job, because that makes total sense. Most recently, she moved back home to Illinois to live with her mom when she couldn't hack it as a waitress in Portland. For someone who claims to have godlike powers, not being able to fill a drink order is pretty embarrassing. Dana is at all times thirsty for cock, and will not hesitate to ramble for 10 minutes straight about how amazing these random guys fuck her brains out, only to turn around and curse them with everlasting damnation because they don't want to deal with her cosmic bullshit. She is constantly trawling through Tinder for dick and frequently goes on micro dates, which are basically parking lot hookups. Gross. She was arrested at her job in Texas for being a spurg. She frequently gets kicked off YouTube and Facebook for being a raging moron and films herself screaming at a camera in her mom's laundry room, kitchen, and a minivan where the roof is caving in. Where these bans occur, she starts new channels and literally threatens to blow up the planet. I hope you are all enjoying the video so far. I'm trying to do something a little higher quality here than what I've been doing so far. This is my first time ever using a video editing software or anything like that, so I hope it comes out good. And of course, just like the others, we're not going to forget about everything, so it is time for a smoke break. I've been having a ton of fun recording these and making these videos, so it's been awesome to see the just incredible I didn't expect to get any views, so the amount of support I've gotten has been incredible. Thank you to everybody who has subscribed, and that's really what's inspired me to want to make some higher quality content. So I'm hoping in the future this will be like the production value you can expect. Alright, well, again, thanks you all for chilling with me, and let's have a smoke. That was good. That was good. Alright, everybody, let's get back to it. Here are just a handful of her greatest hits. She believes all men want to fuck her, and all women are jealous of her. She believes the Church of Latter-day Saints and the U.S. Navy are co-conspirators in unleashing the Antichrist in the form of her former lover, Joel Irish. She believes the Matrix is real, and we are all inside of it. She believes she is descended from Merovingian kings, who were the children of Jesus Christ, despite this being an old wives' tale. Believes she caused Hurricane Harvey and then stopped it before it knocked out her power. What a bitch. She believes she has the power to nuke the planet by targeting every major caldera on Earth, and she has her own military on standby to do it. Believes that on the day she was banned from Facebook, Hawaii just happened to have that nuclear false alarm. Believes she is the reason the Allied forces invaded Normandy to steal Hitler's formula for the perfect male and female, and believes she is the target of a CIA operative plan to kill all undesirables. In addition to her nonsensical ramblings, her own headcanon is frequently a mishmash of people that exist, given code names and otherworldly entities that exist, to fuck with Dana because she's so amazing. Moving right along, we are into the spiritual realm characters. Some batshit crazy stuff. Venus, the mother of humanity and the embodiment of all things lustful and vengeful. Venus was released from her intergalactic prison when NASA crashed the Cassini satellite into Saturn. Upon awakening, her first act was to delve into the body of a hard six and make her fucking nuts. Venus is both inside and part of Dana, making her the Oracle of Venus. According to her own admission, she's incredibly easy to fuck if you don't interrupt her while she's tarding out. Once she's done talking, she's down to fuck. Seriously. She also states that her kill rate is in the trillions, and she has destroyed billions of alien worlds, which, by her own head canon, means she's inadvertently responsible for seeding Earth with homeless aliens who eat babies. Interesting character. Inanna, Sumerian goddess of fertility. When Dana gets really horny and really blangry, she cracks open a bottle of Merlot and screams at the camera about dick sucking and being a violent idiot. Lucifer, also known as Mars/Mercury. Venus's son/invisible pet/cherub angel/consort who reports on Dana and snitches to Venus. He is responsible for most of her fuck-ups in life. Neptune, Venus's intergalactic ex-husband who leaps into the bodies of men that Dana fucks who end up dumping her. Neptune currently inhabits the body of one of her real ex-husband named Skip. Pandora, an entity that reflects energy from guys Dana wants to fuck. Saturn, the father of Venus. His spirit died when he couldn't transport out of Dana's father's fast enough. Dana will also throw out other names from the Bible to support whatever delusion she's having that day, but those are the main players in the spaghetti bowl that is her mind. Physical realm characters. The Reptilian Order, also known as the Luciferian Illuminati. They are alien space lizards who are rich and run everything. Ironically, Dana Venus states that Lucifer serves her, so make of that what you will. The Navy hates Dana and calls her a cunt. Responsible for not providing Lucifer with a physical host strong enough to fuck Dana with. Cleopatra, also known as JC, a human zombie resurrected by evil scientists to torture Dana. Cleopatra is Dana's grandmother, who wrote Dana off long ago, and she's still ass-blasted about it. Dana's biological dad, deceased, died of natural causes at 42. Dana's stepdad, deceased. She has admitted they used to have a sexual relationship, ew, but that is okay since she believes she is a god, and all gods commit incest. I mean, obviously. Dana's mom, also known as the Black Widow. She is the long-suffering mother of Dana, who takes her in every time Dana fucks up and lands on the street. Her mother merely tolerates Dana and has no plan to get her any psychiatric treatment. Fun fact, Dana was in a car accident at 18 months old with her mom, which could explain her mental illness as brain damage. But once you look at the stump of family tree, that can pretty much be ruled out. Her family also went homeless because her dad was too fucking stupid to change out a furnace filter and burnt their fucking house down. Dana's 4 sons. Dana has 4 children, ranging from preteen adults. Wow. Dana has 4 children, ranging from preteens to adults. Dana has tried to take advantage of the oldest by showing up out of the blue and trying to crash at his house when she was homeless. He had none of it and told her to fuck off, which she did, although he was the one that told her to go. Dana believes it was his wife that made him shun her. None of her children want anything to do with her for obviously good reasons. Chip's Dubbo is Spencer Cain. He came into this thread confirming her as having massive amounts of autism and currently lives with her. According to him, his family is aware of her stupidity and prefer to let her make an ass out of herself. That's gold. Joel Irish, Dana Marie Cain's mortal enemy and center of undying love, whom she hates and lusts after with every fiber of her being. Basically, Joel didn't know she was as crazy and banged her. Once his friends found out he was fucking crazy incarnate, they exposed him to her complete batshittery, which then caused him to end things with her. Joel is responsible for both her figurative and literal butthurt. Niles. According to Dana, he tastes sweet, has 2 cats and a pet lizard. He is a Star Wars fan, makes his own jewelry, keeps an immaculate house, is a fantastic kisser, and has a perfect dick. Dana actually fucked Niles into cardiac arrest because of her voracious sexual appetite. Once Joel told Niles about Dana on Facebook and her insanity, Niles bolted and Dana was super blangry about it. She now claims Lucifer inhabits Niles and is in love with her. This is a dubious claim, however, since she keeps stating that Niles' associates and friends are trying to keep him from her. Skip Cain, also known as Roy Alfred Cain III and Judas, he is Dana's ex-husband, who wanted Dana to get psych help. She called him a really good listener. Dana thinks the government paid him off as well as Joel Irish to get psych help. Fun fact, he was born in February of 1968. He divorced his former wife, Crystal, on April 29, 1997, and then married Dana on July 9, 1997. Oh, wow. That was quick. Bad decisions run everywhere in this family. Luke. Someone in Portland that fucked Dana really well and mysteriously got promoted at their job, which she took credit for. I mean, it's how it works. The Drone Man. Some guy Dana was fucking who recorded their butt-fucking session with a drone. I hope that's true. The Snake Handler. Azazel and Garden Home Sheriffs. 3 of Dana's co-workers at whatever shithole restaurant she was waiting tables at blames them for getting her fired from the easiest job in the world. Brick. Dana's former shift manager. Fired her for being a tard. So for this smoke break, we are going to be watching a couple of videos of hers that are on the Kiwi farms. They are from 2018. She is living in a tent in these videos. I have not watched them yet. So with everything ready to go, let's get ready to smoke and enjoy. So these are the videos we are going to be watching, talking about as we go. We might pause a little, but that's alright. So without further ado, I'm going to start heating up the rig, and let's get into it. Start watching this first one. Before we do, actually, I just happened to check her channel, and she only has 3 videos, all uploaded in the last hour. I saved them all. I only started the first one, but it seems an official paid her a visit about living in her tent, which she is not happy about. That's how I knew she was in a tent, this little description. Anyway, check these ones out, as she seems to be on a warpath now. So let's get into it, and let's smoke together, guys. We'll make jokes and laugh as we go.
Somebody better call the goddamn city and give them the fucking 411. I am not in the goddamn mood. I was human fucking trafficked. My life was fucking destroyed by evil assholes. And I am not hurting anyone by staying here. And there will be bloodshed if one more fucking asshole from the city shows up.
Bloodshed.
Leave me the fuck alone. I have nowhere else to go at the moment. And I am in the middle of something very fucking important. And you fucking assholes are gonna leave me the goddamn fuck alone. Or there will be bloodshed.
There's gonna be bloodshed.
Have you noticed Skip's profile picture with his new bride? Notice how her back is to him and she doesn't look happy and he doesn't look healthy? Does that look like a happy couple to you?
Alright, 2 reasons I paused. It's dab time. And if her back's to him, maybe in the picture, maybe I just misheard that, but if her back was to him, then how can you tell that she's unhappy? Because I would assume that also means her back's like to the camera, right? But I digress. Let's take a dab, guys. Cheers. My mic was muted. That's funny. That was my first dab of the day. I had to step away for a second. I was coughing way too much. I didn't want that. Let's get back into it. That was good.
You understand what happened here, right? I told that bitch to fucking stay out of my life. And stay away from mine. And the second I was out of the picture, see, Skip was with some woman named Eileen, and apparently he really liked her.
Get that bitch away.
And she dumped him because she had some sort of health issues. And he was heartbroken. And Stephanie, because she's a goddamn succubus and a psychic vampire, latched on to Skip the moment he was vulnerable. Noticed he asked her to marry him. It's because Stephanie is a goddamn psychic vampire. She's sucking the life out of him.
Wow.
And why should I care? I don't know, because that's my kid's dad.
Stephanie, how about you come on and defend yourself?
And he clearly isn't happy. Look at him. Does that look like the face of a happy man? He's lonely and he's vulnerable and he's a broken man because of what he did to me. And Stephanie is a goddamn succubus who preys on weak men.
How about you, Stephanie? Do you want to come on
Look
and
at
defend
her
yourself?
last husband.
Is that who we already invited on? I don't remember.
Look at their profile. Look at Skip Cain's profile picture.
I really wish I could. I couldn't find any pictures.
There's a lot
of
to be
Cain.
gleaned from the body
didn't
language
look
of
that
that
hard.
fucking picture. And it's too late. He already posted
So
it.
I just
He's
chose
clearly
that
not
Navy
happy.
stripper to represent him.
But he's a grown-ass man That is not a happy couple. People who are in love, first of all, sure, her back is to him. Look at the expression on her face.
Okay,
she is
so
not
you
in
can't
love
see
with
her
him,
face.
is she?
It's a lot of judgments to make on
No,
a
she's
picture.
not. She
Dana.
is there to fucking punish him. She's a goddamn succubus. She preys on weak men like Skip, who is broken because he knows what he fucking
Skip,
did to
she
me.
called you a weak
and
man.
he can't
wanna
admit it
come on
for
and defend
whatever
yourself?
fucking reason. And he thought that if he dumped his wife, his faithful wife of 20 fucking years, because my life got destroyed because I was put on a goddamn terror watch list and gaslighted and fucking gang stalked by the goddamn police and the feds because they didn't like what I had to say about the way they fucking treated me.
That's what happened.
He knows.
Canon.
Skip knows. He was in the Navy for 20 years. He knows how these motherfuckers do business. And Stephanie is
Her tent
fucking
looks nice.
preying on him. Look
Yeah.
at her.
Modern. Real open concept.
And I suggest someone call the goddamn city of Bloomington and tell them to stay the fuck away from me. That's what I suggest.
Wow, she just told us where she was too. We could totally go find her tent if it
This
was
will not
2018.
end well. Leave me the fuck alone. I have been through enough, and I'm not going to be harassed by the goddamn city.
Alright, that's number one. I'm happy with it so far. This one looks great.
Let me explain something to you fucks who are just joining us. The last time I got this
She's
pissed
definitely
off,
drunker. You can immediately tell.
Houston was put under water by the biggest hurricane in U.S. history, and I got blamed for it.
Ooh, what did she
As
get
crazy
pissed about?
as that is, I got the fucking blame. Why? Because 3 weeks or ish after that hurricane, I ordered Houston to be put underwater, and within 3 weeks, the city was underwater.
3-week delivery, it's pretty shit.
Now I'm staying back here in this fucking tent, and I am not bothering a fucking soul. I
Is it a
work
choice
40
to be
hours
in the
a week,
tent?
and I'm looking at getting a second fucking job so I can support my disabled family. I
All
live
of
in a
them?
fucking tent, and so I can minimize my fucking expenses so I can help my family.
I don't believe
And
her.
the goddamn city
At
of
all.
Bloomington has paid 2 visits and threatened my family because I'm staying here.
Yeah, Where does she have this tent
This
set up?
is
Like
not
town hall?
acceptable.
Town hall's
And
lawn?
if the city of Bloomington does not want the fucking wrath that I have to bring down
Where's
on
Bloomington?
it, then I suggest you stay the fuck away from me.
Look how low I have this, and it's still cutting my
I
audio.
don't fucking care at this point. What happens to you assholes who fuck with me? I am done being fucked with. Do you understand?
She's really just screaming.
I don't care who fucking hears.
Voice crack.
Stay the fuck away. There will be bloodshed if one more motherfucker fucks with me. I have had enough. You want to see crazy
Holy
bitch?
shit.
You're gonna get crazy bitch. It's not worth what will happen to you. Do you realize after the fucking Irish
What's that?
mob tried to recruit me, and I said no, when I was at Business Suites, Rick
I'm already
Allen
excited.
showed up. He paid $40,000
Stick that picture
a month
in the thumbnail
cash
of the next video.
for office space. $40,000 a month. And this man took me on a ride along to buy a fucking bank and a golf course.
40 racks a month?
And he tried to recruit me. And when I told him he had to
The
get my
fuck?
husband's permission,
Some people really make it like that, man.
he hacked my computer and
Make
warned me.
41K a year.
He hacked my fucking computer
isn't
and
bad,
warned me that I should be
in my
careful what
opinion.
I say about
I do
him.
fine.
The fucking Irish mob. So if you want to understand what I'm involved in, the goddamn Irish mob is involved. So that means the fucking Russian mob is involved.
Why? Is that, like, confirmed?
He hacked my computer and said, if you're my friend, be careful what you say about me. Fuck you, Rick Allen. Fuck you. Come at me, bro. I dare you.
Look at the way she holds eye contact with the camera. It's really
Never push a good woman to the point where she doesn't give a fuck about the consequences of her actions. Did you never hear that, Rick Allen?
How many drinks do you think
Did
she
none
had
of you stupid fucking
between the
pricks
first one and
ever
this one?
fucking know the lesson? Did you never fucking learn not to fuck with a good woman?
My God.
I put Houston underwater, apparently.
Yep. You just said
I
you
cause
did it.
earthquakes wherever I go. I am a
Holy
crazy
shit.
bitch, and you don't want any fucking part of me. Leave me the fuck alone and let me handle my fucking business. But anyway, after that, right after my meeting with Rick Allen,
Who's Rick Allen?
mysteriously, the building filled up with the smell of gas,
caught up
and I
with
got
the lore.
sick, and I had to leave. The very next day, my boss, regrettably, had to let me go, where I ended up in the fucking Marriott Convention Center, which is like the Watergate of the Woodlands. It's run by the fucking feds because of what goes on there.
What?
Anadarko had their fucking Christmas party, and they paid that dickhead from Maroon 5 to perform there, and he tried to get one of our massage therapists to give him a happy ending.
I don't believe that at all.
The lead singer from Maroon 5.
Adam Levine's definitely gay. I mean, that's
The
what
whole place is fucking
Dude,
run by
I
the
guess.
feds. And I bet the Marriott doesn't want people to know, huh? Because that would be bad for business, wouldn't it, Marriott?
That's right, Mary. Yeah, keep drinking. It's helping.
The next day, I got hired at the spa to run the spa at the Marriott, where I uncovered that the partners, who were
Uncovered
venture
it.
capitalists, were embezzling over $1 million a year from the staff.
Holy
The fucking
shit.
managing partner had a $5,000
The
Birkin bag,
Scooby-Doo
but she
mystery.
couldn't make payroll. And equipment was
Scooby-Doo
malfunctioning,
mysteries
and
being
supplies were,
uncovered.
we didn't have enough supplies. But she could afford a $5,000 Birkin bag. And when I uncovered this embezzlement, I had to flee for my life
It's not necessarily embezzlement.
because I was about to be
They
disappeared.
just had like a sugar daddy.
And
not
that's
that
when
hard.
Joel Irish entered the fucking picture.
I thought she
And
liked Joel.
eventually, I was human trafficked in Portland. And I was rescued by Niles. Niles Edward McMillan,
Just stop doxing people.
who had a heart attack right after we met, and he sent me away. And apparently, he now lives in Kansas City, in a suburb of Kansas City.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I'm glad
but I'm
she
not
reacted
sure if
like
that's even true,
They must be surprised.
considering
so
who
I'll
I
act
suspect
surprised
Niles
with them.
is.
Yeah.
It'd be real easy for him to falsify his location, wouldn't it?
Look how
Guy's
red
got a
she's
rap
getting.
sheet. One of the most impressive rap sheets I've ever seen. And yet, you know, he told me he was Lucifer. And now the fucking city of Bloomington, I'm living in a tent in my brother's backyard, and the city of Bloomington has paid 2 fucking visits threatening my family because I'm living here.
Why can't... hold
Do
on
the
a minute.
goddamn math, people.
Is she...
Are you ready to fucking go? Are you ready for this
I'll
to
let it
blow up?
finish.
Are you ready? Do you think I'm by myself here? Do you think you touch a fucking hair on my head that this will not fucking blow up on you? I suggest you don't fuck with me anymore.
So what I got from that video is that if I wanted to go live in a tent in my own backyard, I'm not allowed. Because that's pretty interesting. That's pretty interesting, actually. I would have assumed you could do that if you wanted to. So she's definitely lying. But my other issue is if she is in her brother's backyard, just go in the house. So what's keeping you out of the house? We're gonna take a double on this smoke break. I'm gonna take another one, so everyone get whatever you smoke with and start smoking it. It's time. But this, I had not watched these videos prior to this, and I am not disappointed at all. Oh, I hope you guys are enjoying them too. Alright. Cheers, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed your hits. Let's get to this last video. I'm excited.
I have been with Lucifer. Lucifer, dickheads. I have pledged my allegiance to him. Joel Irish is gonna be my bitch. Joel Irish is my bitch. And so are the rest of you.
Wow. You hear that?
I'm not a stupid
Everyone.
woman. And I will get what I want. And if you fuck with me even a tiny bit, I will just tell Lucifer. Lucifer! I will do anything Lucifer wants.
Lucifer, in her definition, is a weird
Anything.
little tiny cherub thing. So I don't know what she's trying to threaten with.
I know who he is. And I know what he is. Joel Irish is going to kneel at my feet and beg my goddamn pardon before this is finished. Oh, he desperately wants to be my bitch. Because before Joel Irish met me, he met Lucifer. And he'll do anything Lucifer tells him to do. He is Lucifer's devoted servant. Joel Benjamin Irish.
Sounds like a fake person.
And Lucifer knows who I am. And he's very smart. Yeah, aren't you, Luke? You know.
She calls Lucifer Luke. She's on like a
See,
nickname basis with them guys.
Joel is going to be my bitch.
Oh. She's affirming this. In
Joel
doing
would
so,
do
it will
anything
come true.
for Lucifer. And Lucifer would do anything for me.
That's sweet.
Do you fucking understand?
Well,
now,
not really,
assholes.
to be honest.
Just what you're dealing with. You think this whole time that you've been dealing with me. No. No. And I don't give a fuck whether you live or die.
Wow.
You fuck with me.
Fuck you, Dana.
You fuck with Lucifer and Satan, BT Dub. And I belong to Jesus.
Dub. You belong to Jesus, what?
I belong to Jesus. My mother, before I was born, prayed to the Lord to spare me.
Oh.
And both Lucifer and Satan know that if they want to continue living on this plane, if they want to avoid the fucking abyss, that they will
Here comes
grant
the
me
banishment.
anything I fucking want.
Ooh.
And I want Joel Irish to
Boom,
be my
banish.
bitch.
There's the affirmation.
While I was content to worship Lucifer because he is beautiful and perfect in every way, Joel Irish represents Satan.
So Satan's different from Lucifer, as I
And if Satan
suspected.
wants to avoid his certain fate, then he should probably get on his goddamn knees and send his earthly representative to me post haste and pledge himself to me and his loyalty for all time, or I will send that motherfucker to the abyss.
What's the abyss, do you think? Is it like a different
Joel
hell?
Irish is
A hell
on notice.
designed by this crazy asshole?
You knew, Joel. You knew. When I came to you in Washington and I begged you to fucking help me, and you told me to go away, you accused me of having delusions of grandeur, you were sending me into Lucifer's arms, Joel. You knew. You went out of your way to make me fucking care for you.
What?
And fall for you, just so you could hang me out to dry. You
That's
know
cold,
what
Joel.
you did, motherfucker, and so does Lucifer.
I think
So
she's
you
blacked
can
out.
deny all you
mentioned her
fucking
drinking.
want,
She doesn't even have a
dickhead.
drink in
But
hand.
if you don't get your fucking ass and kneel in front of me and confess your sins and beg my fucking pardon, I will send your ass to the goddamn abyss. Don't think I can't do it, asshole.
Well, there you have it. I hope you enjoyed this smoke break. That was extremely entertaining. This has been fun to make, as I've said so far. I'm having a lot of fun. So, let's get back to it. She even wrote a tarred memoir, which is proof that if this basket case can get her delusions published, then you sure as hell can get your gay-ass My Little Pony fan fiction published, too. Reach for the stars, people. Dana Marie Cain, coming out of the darkness. Only in truth can we find real liberty. Maybe I'll do a book read of this shit. You can buy it on Amazon for your Kindle, if you'd like. So, we are going to get into the spoiler rambling book description right after we finish here. There's so much more here, and all of it's hilarious. She frequently uploads and deletes videos multiple times a day due to her manic schizophrenia and autism. So unless someone wants to be a full-time archivist for this cow, you'll only get a few videos here and there. Apologies to anyone reading this thread where video links are broken. Blame the cosmos for traveling at light speed, but being butthurt about YouTube. So here we go. Book description. In 2010, Dana Marie Cain confronted death after complications from gastric bypass surgery in 2008 caused her to become so emaciated and anemic she collapsed in front of her children one August night, and she knew she didn't have long to live. Paramedics couldn't obtain blood pressure. She couldn't feel her body, and she could not move or speak. She saw death in the faces of her two young sons as she was wheeled past, and she knew she would never see them again. When she thought of her husband and her other two sons working and living far away at the time, something sparked in Dana, a will to live that brought her back from the grave and into the world that she learned, to her horror, was simply waiting to die in the hopes of making it to a place called heaven. Suddenly confronted with a world filled with the walking dead and those who claimed to see but were blind, Dana began the long journey to discover what had happened to her that night. She saw death without the evil veil and realized everything she'd been told about God, heaven, life, and death was a lie. She became determined to discover the truth. And through her long, painful recovery, she lost everything. Her home, her job, most of her friends and family, and yet was given something far more valuable than all those things. She was given real life, the kind that endures and heals and comforts, and she was shown a world which revealed all its secrets to her, as if it had been waiting for her to come along, and it was glad to show her around. This is Dana's story. It is her testimony, and it is her plea. As you read, do not judge her too harshly. Think of what she had to go through to get this knowledge, and consider what she is telling you. For there is no harm in an open mind, and there is only blessing for the open-hearted. So welcome, dear reader. Damn it, I was trying not to cough. Prepare to have everything you know challenged in a way that leads you to greater understanding of yourself in the world around you. Prepare for a whole new perspective on some old ideas. Prepare to leave wanting to know more, for the world is indeed magical, as are the ones who inhabit it. That is a beautiful, I'm tearing up, beautiful book description. To finish it off, update, it's just below what's on screen. Dana the Dick Destroyer is here and watching everything like an autistic hawk. So she made an account. She actually responded pretty frequently. I don't know how recently she does. But I cut out just below because there's a lot of spoilers and that say like channels and doxing and residence and such, but I don't want to show on screen for obvious reasons. I hope you all enjoyed. I had a lot of fun making this. It was a lot more work than the last videos I've posted, but it was definitely worth it. I had nothing but fun doing it. So thank you all for watching, and if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, comment, subscribe if you would like to. If you have anyone you'd like to see me dive into on the Kiwi farms a little bit, leave it in the comments and I'll do it. Alright, thanks for watching. Peace.